So Bryce Young running for his life right now. Throws the ball away in the middle of the field. Alabama just took a punt, muffed a punt. Sportsmanlike conduct, backed him up another bunch. Now it's 3rd and 4. Cincinnati, I know they ain't winning, man, but they're only down by 7 points. This looks like Cincinnati giving Alabama more than they thought they could. Now Alabama may very well pull it off, but as of right now, it's only 3-10 at halftime, and we ain't used to seeing that out of the Alabama team, especially in the playoffs. What's going on, Husker Gray? Drops back, looks right, throws quick to the right, and picks up the first down. Ball's on the 17-yard line now. Hit a thumbs up, guys. Appreciate it. TV froze. It's yeah. It's This has been interesting. Handoff up the middle. Robinson bottled up. Gets about 2, maybe 3. What's going on, Michael Porter, one of our resident members? Thank you, sir, for supporting the channel. You are awesome. Thank you very much. Stand by. Gotta go grab a little person. I'll be right back.
He might use one here. Trying to get the ball back one more time. Remember, they deferred on the opening toss. They'll get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. I want to try to build some momentum here at the end of the first half and into the start of the second. Young again, a little skittish in the pocket, flips it back to
Jameson Williams down the sidelines. Pushed out about the 40. Woo. No, Alabama. You got Hennessy and Red Bull ready? No, sir. She had a ponytail when we took it out. Now she's got poofy hair. Oh, that was a little pitch off to Jameson Wilson. Jameson Williams, he goes down quite a pretty good ways here. Looks right, throws right. Out of bounds, but caught. No, it was caught in bounds. Nice catch. What you doing? What is it? Leave my hat alone. All right, ball is on about the 44-yard line. Oh, still got a second half to go, no doubt. But I mean, still. Drops back, looks left, throws way short. Like some miscommunication on that one. That didn't look normal. What's going on, Payne? Where you been, sir? Did anyone expect this? Some of us did. I said it depending on which Alabama team we got. I don't understand why they went away from the run. That first drive, man, Alabama looked really dominant on the run, and then they just kind of quit running it for some reason. And I mean, I haven't seen Brian Robinson run the ball, but since, I don't think much. Yeah, Bryce Young struggles under pressure, and Cincinnati's done a pretty decent job of creating pressure. Here they go again. Got in his face again. Throws it deep. Caught. Knocked out at the – no, that might be a touchdown. That's touchdown, yeah. Alabama just got a touchdown. There we go. That's a little more like it. I'm with you, man. Here he goes. Yeah, that was a touchdown. What do you mean you weren't sure that was a touchdown? How could it not be? His feet were in, touches the pylon. That's touchdown.
Desperately trying to force him out before the end zone.
Ooh. Landing on that ankle kind of hard, though.
That was a beautiful read. He found the matchup against Arquan Bush. Bush tried to...
All right, they made this PAT. Hey, they made the PAT. All right, let me go shut this back. Let me go shut this back room so my youngest daughter will stay out of there. There you go, Missy. Now you can't get back there. Let's see. Way too much cushion right here. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Well. Ran right by him. Ran right by him. I'd like to know what Bryce Young's numbers are right now so far.
2 touchdown passes for Young today, 45 for the season, second most in a single season in SEC history. Only Joe Burrow has thrown more.
All right, Alabama's going to kick off. They got a minute and a half to go. Alabama's run 45 plays. They've had 300 yards of total offense, but only 17 points so far.
Could be the third straight Heisman Trophy.
Third downs, 4 for 8, 50%, 2 for 6, which is about 33%. Time of possession, 10 minutes to 18 minutes and 24 seconds. Alabama for the majority of that time.
Sequence of events.
Kickoff, ball caught at the goal line. They bring it out past the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 39. About to the 40-yard line. Wow, what a return. Woo!
After an outstanding kickoff.
That was a great kickoff.
Join us for Monday Night Football.
He just kept picking up yardage, man.
ESPN,
that was good. And special teams for Cincinnati has been pretty solid. I mean, their corners made some great kicks. They've really done a good job covering punt return.
Regular season is winding down. We remind you to the first time ever. We'll have a Week 18 regular season finale. Saturday, January 8th. For the Super Wildcard Weekend Monday Night Playoff game on January 17th. Exciting NFL action to come on ESPN, ABC, and ESPN Plus.
Oh, he's down.
Michael Young,
picked up about 3, maybe 4 yards there on second down on about 7, maybe. Looks like Cincinnati's kind of going a little bit of hurry up.
Michael Young bothered a little bit by an ankle injury.
Maybe 6 yards, yeah. Second and 6.
Pretty good. Saw him on the practice field yesterday.
Alabama threatening blitz, drops back, threatens blitz again. They bring 5, wrap him up, touch him, he gets away, runs, gets the first down, and about 4 or 5. Ritter, man, that guy's elusive. Nice little run. Juked him. That's what the announcer said. He juked him. Here we go. Snaps, drops back, looks left, looks right, throws right. Got to do better than that, Cincinnati. You want some of that, you got to do better than that. What's up, Brock? What's going on, buddy? Oto. Hello, Moto. Whatever his name is. I can't keep up with all these kids' names, man. I mean, even on Georgia's team, I can't keep up with them all. 47 seconds to go. Ball on the Alabama 47-yard line. Snaps back, looks left, throws center. Threw that way too high. He was like, calm down, man. Tight end's like, I was like, calm down, man. Just calm down.
If he didn't run the route that he wanted him to, if he thought he was
going to
work out. Desmond Ritter clearly not happy with the result of that play. Either team taking deep shots today. Particularly surprising that Cincinnati hasn't done much.
I've been waiting on Cincinnati to take a deep shot. Oh, Alabama's showing hard blitz that time. Showing hard blitz. Change the play, go to a screen. Yep, hard blitz coming. They're bringing 6. Drop back 1, 5 coming. Throw it. You're in trouble. You're done. Can't hold on to it that long, man. When Alabama's in that backfield, you better get rid of it in a hurry. 4th down. They got to go for it here. You got to try and get you a field goal or something. You get the ball back. At least get some points here. They're letting the clock run. What are you doing? You know you guys are not in field goal range. There's no way. Yeah, sorry, Will. Tall dudes on Cincinnati for sure. They just let the clock run out. That right there tells you all you need to know. Not being aggressive enough. You're down 14 points to Alabama at the half. You need to be going for it. My daughter has gotten a hold of the controller. Can I hold that, please? Can too.
The play and gets the sack.
So basically, I'd like to know the stats for
2 yards rushing and 302 yards total. 81 for Cincinnati.
They call a timeout with 1 second left. What happened?
Now the officials, I believe Cincinnati called a timeout.
Cincinnati called a timeout, but they didn't get it right. Something's going on here.
Now you take a shot. Throw a Hail Mary. Yep.
Something is amiss. They're going to try to take a shot at the end zone here. I wonder what they do. This could be interesting. Oh, 2 seconds left on the clock.
49. Ritter certainly with the arm strength to get it all the way to the end zone.
What is she doing back there?
That's a great question.
Hit the thumbs up.
You've got Josh Wiley.
Appreciate it.
Very quiet so far. One of their 2
4 and 14.
Those are the big target guys.
I guess they heard you.
Throw the ball towards the end zone.
All right, let's see what we get here.
Where's the dog?
I don't know. Right there behind you, I would imagine, though.
Receivers one.
Giant pile of fur with feet right there. Here we go.
One receiver into the boundary.
They're going to bring the house. Nope, they got 3 man. What are you doing? Run. Oh, my Lord. Sacked again. Turnover on downs. That was so, oh, my Lord. All right, so Will Anderson finally gets the sack, I guess. Let's go in there and talk about it. Yeah, it looks like we might have to beat them ourselves because it don't look like these boys going to be able to do it. You want to come up? Come on. There we go. There you go. No, you can't touch that. You can't touch that. So, from what I have seen so far in the first half, Alabama has been able.
I'll be right back.
My wife's trying to. There you go. I covered it up so you could go by. So anyway, Cincinnati was holding them pretty good there, and points wise, it was 10-3 for the longest time. Alabama gets that one explosive play, makes a touchdown out of it. Oh, this is a young lady, sir. See the boat? Yeah. Who's that? So anyway, I really thought for those people out there that thought Alabama was going to put on a dominant performance, this isn't a dominant performance. Yes, they've got some yards, but they're not getting touchdowns as quick and as often as they do. You guys were. I don't know why you stopped. Alabama was absolutely just like the first play was just straight down the field, and there was nothing Cincinnati could do about it. And then it's like they went away from that and just tried to pass it a bunch. So I don't understand what happened with that. I wouldn't have done that, but I can't really tell Nick Saban what to do. My wife, yes, my wife is gorgeous. There is no doubt about it.
Why'd you take her hair bow out?
I didn't. She pulled it out on her own. Yeah. So go ahead and hit the thumbs up if you would. The problem is Bill O'Brien. It may be. I'm not sure what's going on, but there certainly seemed like some opportunity here where Alabama could have done more than what they've done. Being able to convert at like a 50%, 55% conversion rate on third down is strong. And to be that strong and only have, what is it, like 17 points right now, I'm not super excited. My wife does not have a sister, and all my sister-in-laws are married. Now she's got a brother who might date you, but that's up to you. I can't tell you what to do with that. Pastor Dave says hit the thumbs up. Young is flustered, rely on the run game. He does look a little flustered. There's been some really bad passes by him. I think Cincinnati has done a much better job of getting pressure on Bryce Young. If they could get home a few more times, they can make it a much more interesting game. I'm very surprised at the number of 3-and-outs I've seen. I'm also very surprised at how well I have seen special teams punt coverage from Cincinnati. They've done an outstanding job. seeing Alabama muff a punt, you got lucky that they didn't lose that because that basically would have been on the goal line. This would be a whole different ball game. A whole different ball game.
Top of your hand and the bottom. Yeah. That's how my foot feels right now.
Yeah, Cincinnati has 2 guys that have that will go in the top 10. I almost guarantee it. And they have a 3rd guy who might as well. So we'll see what happens. But, you know, we're going to get into it some more here in a few minutes. You guys stick around. We'll get to the end of that game, and then we'll get the Georgia game will be going too. Adam Garcia says, been out of the loop, Big Dog. Quick score prediction for tonight. On my other video, I said Georgia 31, Michigan 24.
Why are you walking around with the dog bowl?
Jay Evans says, on our game, I get a feeling Kendall Middle will get some meaningful touches. That kid is a thumper, and I don't think Michigan can do anything with him. Michigan's got a pretty good-sized offensive line. I don't know about their defensive line. I don't know how they'll deal with that. In general, SEC teams tend to be a little faster, and typically Big Ten teams play a little bit of time catching up. But who knows? It's hard to say. Big 12, Big 10, whatever. What's up, Brett? Alabama will outscore Cincinnati in the second half. Good luck tonight at UGA. Thanks, sir. Appreciate that. Looking forward to hopefully playing you guys again. Don't forget, y'all barely beat. Oh, trust me, I had that conversation with my daughter earlier. She asked me if Cincinnati was any good. I said Georgia was losing that game until the final minute of that game. Georgia kicks a game-winning field goal, and then on the ensuing kickoff, we actually we kicked it off to them, and they got them a safety right after that end of the game. So, yeah, they're a good team. Young is fine. You're just nitpicking because you're hating. I'm not hating, dude. I'm not. If you tell me you got 300-something plus yards and you only got 17 points, that's not nitpicking. Most football teams, if they have 300-something yards in passing, they have 24 to 31 points. That's just the way that typically goes. Get the balloon. Close the door, buddy. Got a star receiver in Brooks. Absolutely, that guy can catch, man. I don't know why you guys haven't been throwing him more often. Who is it? Johnson said, You ain't been around this channel long, bro. You ain't been. Most of my fans are Alabama fans. Most of my viewers are Alabama viewers. I'll just put it like that. And they'll tell you, I call it like it is. I've said all year that this is not the Alabama team we've been used to. It's not. And if you think this is the same Alabama team we've seen for years, something wrong with you. Yeah, Young doesn't have to be a superstar. Y'all should run the ball until they can stop it. You should run the ball until they stop it. What's up, Barry Allen? And why would you even risk throwing the ball around any of these corners if you can just run the ball? That's what you should do. You should cram it down their throat and make them like it. All 4 weeks, shake the rust off. You mean the same one that averages 10 wins a season? What are you talking about, Johnson? It's not. I'm an Alabama fan. I've already seen that Young can win a game for us. He can. The guy's got an arm on him. Obviously, he's a Heisman winner. I'm Bama, and I like your channel. Thanks, Richie. I appreciate it, sir. I think Johnson and Johnson here. He has a little trouble with constructive criticism. Anybody says anything bad about Alabama, he's got to run in Nick Saban's defense. Alabama showed Georgia exactly what they need to beat on the 10th. Georgia has no excuse. I agree. Go Dogs. I agree with you, Elton. That's a good sentiment. Hit the thumbs up if you would. Appreciate it, guys. I'm ready for the UGA game. Greg Young beat Georgia, but stop nitpicking. I'm not nitpicking. You can call somebody out on what you see and it not be nitpicking. You can say, you know what? The first 400 laps of the race, you were in first place, and that was a great job. The next 3 laps, you were in last place. Calling it like it is not nitpicking. It's like, yeah, you did a great job. You're winning. But you still have some areas where you're looking suspect. Marquez Jackson says, I'm an Alabama fan, and you're just keeping it real. Hey, listen, I don't sugarcoat it for Alabama fans. I don't sugarcoat it for Georgia fans. I don't sugarcoat it for any fans. I call it exactly like I see it. For instance,
we don't sugarcoat around here.
That's right. It's like with the Georgia game. Do I want Stetson Bennett to play? No, I don't want Stetson Bennett to play, and I've been saying for months that I don't want Stetson Bennett to play. And if Stetson Bennett goes out there and throws interceptions, I call it like it is. It's terrible. If you're not a nitpicker, whose fault is it on UGA's SEC championship loss? Whose fault is it more on that UGA lost the SEC championship? That's on Kirby Smart and Todd Monken for putting Stetson Bennett in there. And it's on Kirby Smart and Tom Monken for 3 or 4 weeks before that, whenever we were playing teams like Georgia Tech and Charleston Southern, where we knew we were going to win those games. We should have had JT Daniels in that game knocking the rust off so that he could get into these games and play in these big games. So that's 100% on the coaches. It's really more so on the pass defense. Throw 2 interceptions in a game, see how that does you. Bryce Young got like 300 plus yards. Okay, he's got 300 yards. I agree. 300 plus yards. Passing. 17 points. That doesn't balance. That balances for you. That balances for you. That balances. 300 yards passing, 17 points. 300 yards passing, 17 points. That's good every game. You get 17 points, 300 yards passing every game. Yeah, that's what you want. That's what you want.
What do you need a key for? You lock yourself out of my room?
Force pose to 85 Bears. See, now who's hating on who now? It's not like you hating on Georgia. We are best of 85 Bear defense. We got them pointing on them. How'd y'all do against Auburn in regulation? How many points did you beat Florida by?
Okay.
How many points did you beat Tennessee by?
Come here, darling.
Did your brother knock you over? It's okay. Yeah, you got 300 yards and 17 points. You're struggling. What's going on, Pate? Alabama won't score 20 points versus LSU, and Bryce had a lot more yards. 17 points is good for the first half, feeling out a good defense. But see, here's the thing. All these Alabama fans have been jumping up. Not all. A lot of Alabama fans have been jumping up and down saying how they're going to blow out Cincinnati. Blow them out.
No.
Please go in there and sit down, sir. No.
What's wrong, buddy?
We're playing Stetson, of course.
Come here. Go watch TV.
This game can still be a blowout, but what I'm trying to tell you, if you guys put 600 yards passing on the board and only end up with 30-something points, that's weird. That's weird. That's like, if you had 600-yard passing, you should easily be in like the high 40s, if not 50s. Georgia has games where, go ahead. Georgia has games where we'll throw for 200 yards or 300 yards and we'll have 50, 60 points. So to tell me you got 300 yards and 17 points, that's not normal Alabama football. Why? Because of our injuries? You can't, dude, every team gets injuries. Every team, it's next man up. They probably will get blown out. But this game is not what it should be right now. Like I said, Neo, not every Bama fan. Ritter is a good quarterback. I think he's a little nervous. And I mean, you still got a whole second half to play. If they ain't hating, we ain't doing something right. There may be some truth in that. Bryce Young throws are off. Look, I've seen several of his passes. Either he was bad miscommunication or his throwing is off. It's one of the two.
Okay.
If Georgia had a good passing game, we would be an elite team. I agree. What's up, PDR? DJ Ongalele gonna get benched next year. Yeah, probably. Cincinnati O-line isn't helping their quarterback at all. No. And it seems like whenever Alabama wants to dial up pressure on that quarterback, there's really not much that Cincinnati is able to do about it. Some of these stunts that they're running is the Cincinnati has no answer for. You can just tell they're not used to it on that level. Oh, didn't you just say that the reason that Alabama's struggling is because of injuries? Johnson, Jefferson. Then I'm gonna tell you the same thing. That's the reason why that Georgia struggled against Alabama. We had injuries, so there you go. Bama will get close to 40 points here. Bearcats will wear down. They have a great secondary, and that is obvious. That's probably true. For the sake of the SEC bowl records, we need you Dawg fans rooting for us. Did you get cucumbers? All right. That's delicious. Little one's eating fresh vegetables. That's good. He did hit Ja'Cory Brooks for a nice hit. That was a great touchdown. But if you look at that pass, go back and look at that pass. It was a little bit underthrown. Go cut my grass. Can't. It's raining, sir. Love to go cut my grass. Can't. It's raining. So I'm gonna get back to watching the game though. I think Georgia's rebounded just fine. PDR. Focus on Georgia, dude. See, if I focus on Georgia, people don't say I'm just a Georgia fan, all this, that, and the other, so it'd be a problem. But anyway, hit the thumbs up. We appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing post-game, into this game, halftime for Georgia, and into that game reaction. So we'll see you guys in. Have a great day. Thumbs up. God bless. Go Dogs.